Beginner Basics, this is your last week of February 2021, so week 4 overall strength. Today I have some space. I do have a chair which you can use for balance. I also have my 5-pound weights. Again, we're going to be doing some kind of multi-joint movements and trying to coordinate the body parts. Kind of about midway through, we're going to grab the mat and use it for some stuff. So what I want you to do is just kind of stand about hip distance apart, feet and knees, and if you need some help for balance, you do that. We're just going to start with a little mini squat, and you want to kind of just get ready and align yourself up, kind of connect a little bit with that deep abdominal muscle, and relax the shoulders. So when we come up, let's shrug your shoulders, down and up. So ideally, because these are so short, 15 minutes, you can get a little warmed up before you start these. I'll always put a little bit of a warm-up in, but ideally a little warmer. Give yourself really good warm-up time before you get into some of the weight stuff. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Relax the shoulders. Let's take the hands on the thighs. I'm going to turn sideways. I just want to stretch out that low back. 2 counts, you're going to curl your tail under, and then 2 counts, stick that rear end back out. So when you curl the tail under, activate that kind of deep abdominal muscle by drawing the navel into your spine a little bit. Do 2 more. And the last one, let's roll all the way up. Then I'm going to turn. So I got one heel up, and then I'm going to switch. So we're just going to kind of work through the ankles a little bit, that lower leg, because we require a little bit more balance when we're standing on one leg. And that works, you know, the ankle stabilizers, the knee and the hip stabilizers when you practice working on one leg at a time, which is what we're going to do a little bit. All right, last 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those. So I'm going to go get my weights. Pick them up, hold on to them like they're 2 suitcases, giving yourself a little bit of space between if you have a chair or a counter or something to help you balance. So let's go back to that squat. So if we had a little more time, I'd probably warm up a little longer, but I want you to keep moving at your own pace and at your own range of motion. You don't have to go as big as I'm going to make things at all. Down, up. So let's do 4 more. We're going to separate a stand up with a lateral raise with the arms reaching out to the side. So it looks like this. We're going to squat 1 and then come up and then do that lateral raise by itself. Do that again. 1 squat, lateral raise. 1 squat. So again, check in with your alignment of your spine. Maybe you can see that in the mirror. Nice, easy grip. Holding on to weights or not. So I'm going to add a movement. I'm going to squat to my right. Your right is my left. We're going to squat there, come back to center, and then watch it 1 more, and then back to center. So try with me. 1 squat, step in, 1 lateral raise. So as you get warmer, you can start sitting deep a little bit more, but you don't want to really arch your back when you squat. Think about keeping it nice and long without extra arch in that low back especially. 1 squat, 1 lateral raise. Shoulders get tired, eliminate the raise for a couple of repetitions, and then add them back in. Down, up, lateral raise. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Are you smiling? Last 1. Good, stay right here. Just give me a squat again. No moving. Down and up. So I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to add a knee lift on our standing up phase. Down, there's that 1 leg again. Up. So the wider you can keep your feet apart, the more balance you're going to have. I'm going to add a bicep curl, but I really avoid swinging. So it's almost like you're placing them down. Lower, lift. Feel the entire sole of the shoe on that floor when you push up right there with that knee lift. Down. And you can slow down if you want. 4 more. 2. I'd like you to keep the weights of the shoulders. Keep the legs going. Heart rate's starting to get up a little. So I'm going to do 4 more, and then we're going to add an overhead press when the knee lifts. Are you ready? Looks like this. Down, up, lower, lift. You get tired, maybe it's just one arm at a time. Right, so pick which one works always. And you can eliminate the squat if you get real tired and just move the arms. 8 to go. And breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last 2, everyone. Good, squat only. Down and up, here we go. Turning it to the side. I'm gonna turn this way. Always nice to have different views. 4 more. 3. And 1. So I'm gonna go down into that squat and stay there. The arms come down. We're gonna do a bent over row. And this is just gonna prepare us for the next exercise, which I'm gonna use the chair for balance. So your spine is long. You don't have to be really bent over, but the more bent over you are, the more we're getting into that back. In the back of the shoulder. Squeeze a little bit with those shoulder blades together. Here we go for 8, 7. Can you kind of keep that belly pulled in a little so you're stabilizing and holding support for the low back. 3 left, 2, and 1. Relax, come on, back up. So I'm gonna get rid of one weight. If you wanna really challenge, you could double your weights over into one hand. So I'm gonna go turn and face my chair, and the leg and the weight are in the same side that I'm gonna be working. So that leg here, we're gonna get into a lunge position and just move into that up and down. So the chair is there if you want it. You don't need it, but I am gonna use it. So let's get it lined up. That hip is pushing forward a little bit, and you don't wanna be moving forward, remember. So more straight up and straight down in a lunge position. 3 more, 2, and last 1. Let's go down and stay down. So this movement is kind of a hinge forward, like a pendulum or a little seesaw. And then we come back down. So I'm going to reach my weight and come back to the lunge. Reach the weight to the floor and then come back, lunge, reach. Think of that nice straight line with the torso. Weight forward, weight back. Last 2. Now last one, let's stay forward and hold that position. Do that one arm row, so we got that one side. And we're going to lift the same leg up as we lift the weight. Kind of coordinate that pattern. And you're helping here with balance. And if you want to challenge, get rid of that support. Really squeeze that shoulder blade behind you. Open it up. Reach that leg. Do it 8 more times. Come on, standing leg is tired. I know. 7. 4. Last 2. Head up, head up. Last 1. Let's take it down. Pick yourself up. Switch legs and sides. Other leg back. And start just with a lunge. That weight is in the other hand. So you can see that mirror image. And you don't need the chair maybe on this one. Lower and lift. So if your lunges are only this big, that's okay. Try to get that nice stretch. As you lower that knee, you know, that stretch to the front of the hip. Tall, ears to the ceiling. 4 more. 2. And last 1. So we're gonna go down, I'm gonna take the hand, and we're gonna lean forward, lift that leg. I'm gonna adjust myself, back up, do it again. Lunge, forward lift, and let that weight reach to the floor when you hinge forward, right here. Down, up. We'll do 2 more slow together. Go down, hinge forward, and back up. 1 more. If you're ready to stay, let's pause here. Just the arm. You see that in the mirror. Your standing leg is parallel, so it's reaching, so we're not turned it out to the side. The knees and the toes facing the floor. Do you want to add the leg with that arm movement? Standing leg, getting some good hip movement, hip work. Strength. Long neck, head up, chest open. 8 more times. You count them down. Now there's only 6. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Take them down. Good. Shake them out. So great work for the hips. We did squats and we did lunges. The weights are going to go to the side. I'm going to move my chair out of the way and bring my mat in. So we're going to do some seated work. We're going to keep the weights working with us. So help yourself down, however you can get down. The weights are going to come. And let's just place them at the shoulders. Sit up nice and tall here. And we're going to just roll back a little bit. Roll back and under, curl the tail under, and then come back up and sit tall. So my upper lever, above my waistline, is now 10 extra pounds. So that's tough. You can get rid of one maybe and use it just here, or get rid of them all together. So what we're going to do on our way back is press forward with the weights. Looks like this. Palms down. Come back in. Exhale. Like a little moving chest press. Scooping in that belly button in so you're using that support for the low back as you roll. Remember, it's not too big. It's not huge. See how far back I'm going? It's not really big. That's tough on the shoulders, pressing that heavier weight forwards. Be careful. Reach. Let's do 4 more. Forward for 2 counts. Come back in. 3 more. In. 2. Last one. And back in. Good. We got 1 more exercise. I want you to take 1 weight down. This is just called part of a Russian press up. So I have my weight in my left hand, and I'm going to take my right leg and stretch it. That's wrong. Take my left leg and stretch it. So we're going to kind of come up to try to sit, but you're going to use some help. I'm organized now. Come with me. Left leg straight, right arm with the weight. So our movement is that. We're going to come back down. So you can use the other hand and that foot to help get you up. Down. Here we go again. Working through the spine, working through the abdominals, and that shoulder. Press. Can you get up to the ceiling? And if you get partial press up, that's okay. You can add any help you need. Make this the last one. We're going to switch sides. Okay, last time down. Good. So let's switch. Other leg straightens. Switch your weight in your hand. Make sure you don't drop it on your face. Ha ha ha. All good? So other hand down. Use it. So you can kind of lean into that side and press up. And then come back down, lean into it. So you're kind of more on your straight leg side, back on that cheek. This is a great exercise. You're holding onto that extra weight and you're kind of unconsciously working the abdominals. You're gonna feel it. Use that other free arm without the weight. Exhale. You can push into the elbow, push into the hand. 4 more, everyone. Push. Drop your chin a little bit when you press up. Just said last time, coming down. And then 1 more on the way up. Awesome, take that weight down. How'd it feel? Take yourself onto your knees. Now, if you don't appreciate kneeling, I want you to go to your standing position. Toes are gonna tuck under, and what I'm gonna do is actually just hinge a little bit forward, keeping the spine long. This is just a tricep kick, so we're in this kind of hinged forward position makes our spinal erector group work for posture. Your glutes are on, belly button drawing in. Think about exposing your collarbone here. Keeping that chest lifted and the head up above the chest. Press, bend, control, press. 8 more, we'll call it a day. 7, 15 minutes, overall strength. You're doing it, last 4. 3, 2, 1, and release it, take the weights down. Can you help yourself up without any support of the chair? Help yourself up. I'm gonna shake out the legs. I'm just gonna put my weights on my chair, shake out the arms. Let's get a little tricep stretch after that. And the other side. Good, roll the shoulders. And shake out the hips, shake out the legs. 15 minutes goes quick, so hopefully you enjoy that one. And you know, do what's right for you. You can add heavier weights, you can eliminate the weights and add the support of the chair, or again, try it without the chair. So happy last week of February, everyone. Enjoy, see you next time.